nothing now. It's really hard by the ocean. All of those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
me that basically Moyes just got out.
I thought we'd win today. I really did. I don't get it. Something's happened. What, I don't know. But it didn't look right today.
It seemed to me that
I thought we'd win today. I really did. I don't get it. Something's happened. What, I don't know. But it didn't look right today.
it seemed to me that basically Moyes just got out tactics.
Reminds me of you. Everything is not enough. Really hard by the ocean. And all those white houses. Where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where in the world you are watching from. This is your Matchday Live, West Ham versus Silkeborg. And as you can see, running along the bottom, the team news is in. And Aguerd makes his professional debut. Apart from, listen, it was the friendly against Rangers, so you don't really technically count that. But he does make his debut for West Ham tonight, which I am absolutely buzzing for. Not going to lie to you, absolutely fantastic to see him in the team. And it was alluded to really in the press conference from David Moyes. He said that he wasn't ready for Premier League, but we're going to give him a run out and some game time in the Europa Conference. And there was a potential that he may have played in one of the under-23 games if they were playing at home, but that didn't happen. What I'm taking from this whole experience with David Moyes is I'm not even ruling him out for the Premier League, if I'm being brutally honest, because I think you can get a bit of game time, but I think we're going to see if Aguerd gets through tonight, okay. I think we might see him a bit sooner rather than later. Keep your comments coming in. Let me know your thoughts on the team news. The team news is rolling along the bottom. It's Areola in goal, with a back five of Sufal, Johnson, Aguerd, Ogbonna, and Emerson. In the middle of the park, Lanzini, and a well-deserved start for Connor Coventry this evening. Obviously, David Moyes is looking out for that trio of central midfielders come the game on Sunday against Manchester United. Fornals comes back into the team for the Europa Conference League. Ben Rama maintains his position, and rightly so, in my opinion. I think it's great giving him that. He needs the confidence. He needs the consistency. So that is good that he keeps his position in the team. And the man up top, the main man up top, is Mr. Mikel Antonio. So many of you in the comments, so I'm keen to hear what you've got to say. I've not had a chance. I've had a really busy day, so I've not set up any phone calls with anyone. If anyone is interested in coming on, I will give you the option to come on before the game as well. So I'm going to throw this out there. You're more than welcome to come on the show. I'm just going to actually get it set up. Rusty B will be sitting, if he's watching now, laughing his head off at how unorganized I am. At one point, I felt really organized for doing the show for you tonight. I hope you did like the intro video. The whole idea behind that was just to give you an insight into what we do and also let you know when we're coming on. Sometimes you don't really suspect when we're coming on, but it's a commitment then. You know, we're going to be here in 10 minutes' time. But like I said, I hope you're happy with the starting lineup. We'll come through that when I jump onto the comments in a second. I'm just going to throw this up here, and then I'm going to do that. So you are more than welcome to come on the show. If you dial that number below, +44 0116 318 3846, or UK callers is 0116 318 3846. Jared Bowen doesn't play. Obviously, I thought he would have been the one that would have maintained his position more than anyone, but no, he doesn't play. So it's a well-earned rest, you could say, for Jared Bowen. And yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right with the team. I'm all right with the team, to be honest. Like I said, if you're interested in coming on, do you know what I'll do as well? I'll fire the link for StreamYard in the chat before I jump into the comments. There's so many comments already, and you're more than welcome to do it. Reese is in the house, and listen, dial the phone number, Reese. There you go. Dial the 0116 318 3846. It gets you through to us just as your voice only. So come on and join us if you want to have a chinwag. I've also put the link in the chat if you want to come on and have your say, but it's good to have you around, my man. But yeah, the team is there. If you watched your starting 11, myself and Matt had a bit of a chin wag about the middle of the park, and he had said he thought he would see one of the trio playing tonight, and he thought it would be Flynn Downs. I suggested that we should look at putting Connor Coventry, and I think it's the right decision, to be brutally honest, because I think we should have the faith in what, he wouldn't be in the matchday squad if Moyes didn't have the faith in what he was capable of doing. The phone has rang. Do it again, whoever it is. Do it again, because it's just, I seen it there and it just nipped away. So whoever was dial in again, please, and I'll get you in. and we'll be able to we'll be able to hear you as well. So many comments though coming through. Where are we? Where are we? Adam Cook's in the house. He says, "Evening all. Come on, you irons." Reese is in the house. Good to see you too as well. Cross Hammer, Trini Hammer. You're all in here. Good evening, all you beautiful people from Howard Ailes. Number ending in 25 has called, so please call again if you want to come in and get your opinion on Aguerd first team debut, not counting the 20 minutes against Rangers. What do you think of Aguerd starting tonight? Very early, or are you happy that he's in the team? Put your comments and let me know. Dalek is in the house, the cyber leader WHUFC. Good to see you as well. He's finally he's playing. Finally, go easy, please, lads. No point in going even when we're qualified. Well, listen, mate. Listen, I'd love to be going, even if we're qualified. But there's an incentive there, Dalek. The incentive is to qualify for the last 16. So that's imperative that we actually get that job done tonight. And then really, as you heard from David Moyes, and as we all say, you want to put the competition to bed as much as you can until March. I mean, that's the big incentive. Last 16 of the third tier of European football, and you get the victory tonight, and you put that whole competition to bed until March. We're now just, you've got November, the whole of December, January, February. You're talking about just over 4 months without playing another European game. We will have another game to play. If we do get a point or the 3 points tonight, we will have one more game to play in the group stages. But if we get the job done tonight, then we can really see and utilize the rest of the squad, which is what is exciting to see for West Ham. Toby Sampson's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. You're driving and you can hear us as well. Time to chill and score. Let's hope so. Adam Cook, it's there as well. It looks like it is our second 11. I wonder if I can dial back to that person who tried to dial me. I don't think I can. No, I don't think it can. Let me just see if I can. Can I? It looks like it possibly is. It looks like it's possibly not. No, it's not. So if you did ring back in, please. That would be cool. Lee, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. Good evening from Mr. James Bong. You deliriously happy people. I was enjoy. I'll leave that one there for you to read out loud. Evening degenerates from Usual Suspect. Tommy's in the house. Tommy, sorry, mate, I've not had a chance to message you today. So if you are interested, the link is in the chat if you want to jump on and have your say before the game does start. I have a fetish for cutting. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Apologies for that, Matt. It's a huge file. We'll try and test it, and we'll keep it up to date for you as well. All talking to each other. I need to feed the haggis. I absolutely do, mate. Don't you worry about that. Come on, you bloody irons from Fremer. Evening Cross Hammer. We need to find some passion, so please, irons, do it for the team. I think it's a 5-2-3 tonight, or it could be a 5-2-1. I'll come on to the kind of how we think they'll line up in a second. 2 up, 2 down. Hammers, good evening to you, my friend. And I love that image again from your picture there. And so on the voice of reason. What was the voice of reason, mate? I don't even know what I said. What did I say? Hi, Matt, my old commentator. I think he'll be the only 45 minutes and then get subbed off. Yeah, I think it's the right decision to start him rather than bring him on as a sub. Start from put the player in from the start, see how he fares, and then bring him off when necessary. Mandy G, hi, everyone. I expect that lineup with Man United in mind. Yep, evening all. Garino, good to see you too. He won't play versus Man United. He'll probably play in the final European game and in the Carabao Cup game versus Blackburn. Matt, I'm not so sure, mate. I'm not so sure. I paid attention. And we all paid attention to David Moyes' press conference. The big thing here about David Moyes' press conference is I don't understand how you can turn around and necessarily say he's not Premier League ready, but he'll play in the Europa Conference League. I'm telling you now, like if he plays tonight and he does well, and he plays next week and he does well, he'll be playing in the Premier League before the World Cup. So, yeah, keep an eye on that. No Bowen in the squad. Hopefully he's not injured. Valid point, actually, yeah. Just hope it's been wrapped up in cotton wool. But to be honest, Tommy, if something had happened with regards to that, I'm assuming it would have been mentioned yesterday in the press conference. However, things can change overnight. But I'm sure we'll hear from David Moyes post-match press conference as well. Great to see Aguerd playing. So I'm one of the fortunate ones who got to see him play for 20 minutes against Rangers. And I must admit, I was so impressed. So impressed. Let's just hope he can do the job tonight for us as well. Just rested, I'm guessing, Irish Tommy. Quality to see Nathan Agard. Sorry, what? Guard playing tonight. Do you know what I've not actually done as well? So you've just thrown me there. I've not actually had a look at the subs bench. So I think it's time I bring you the subs bench. And it is like a lot of young players there. So you've got Randolph, you've got Zuma, Kira, Creswell, Suchek, Rice, Downs, Skamaka, Hedgie, the goalkeeper, the young goalkeeper, huge goalkeeper, Potts, and Apaya Forson, who I absolutely love, who is a mixture of a Kante central midfielder who last season was playing up front. It's the only way I can describe him. When he first played at West Ham, he was a central midfielder. I've not seen a huge amount of him this season, but last season they started playing him up top. He's small, but he is very clever on the ball, and I think he's one that's obviously, hopefully, making the step up as well over the next couple of weeks. So we'll have to see. No Bowen on the bench, injured, hopefully not. Well, I've got a phone number you can dial in if you're interested in coming in to have a chin wag with us. Of course, I've already mentioned that though as well. But we've got a anonymous caller coming in, so here we go. Hello, you are live on the West Ham Network. Who is speaking?
It's Dave from Norwich.
Oh, Dave, how you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Thank you very much for calling in, mate.
You're welcome.
So, what do you think?
Well, I mean, looking at the lineup, quite happy with it. You know, got to give the youngsters a chance, haven't you?
Yeah.
Glad the old Aguilar's back.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, hopefully he'll, you know, give him 45 minutes, see how he gets on with it. So.
Yeah, absolutely, Dave, mate. I think it's I don't know if you got a chance to watch the Starting 11 show that myself and Matt did. It was out this morning, and we were kind of discussing who you would start, why you would start as well.
Yeah.
So, but I think the biggest key thing here is, you know, people will say, why would Aguerd start and not come on as a sub? But Moyes has done it before, and Matt made the point about, you know, Ogbonna coming back from a serious injury, and Moyes, how he manages the players. As well. And I think it's better to see the player from the start rather than the end coming on as a sub as well. But how much of a boost to West Ham is this, though, having him back? Or
Sorry?
It's like a new signing, isn't it? How much of a boost is it?
Oh, yeah, it's a big boost. You know, I mean, you said you were lucky enough to like get to see him. I was, you know, a lot of us weren't, but
yeah,
you know, you said that you was impressed with him, so
yeah. I mean, listen, he comes with a lot of plaudits from the French league. You know, he's extremely fast on the ball, and if you did listen to the David Moyes press conference, the way he described Aguerd was that he's going to give us something really different that we've not had for a long time. I've been making the call for such a long time, Dave, about how we've lacked that complete ball watching, game reading, calm and collected defender. You know, we've not really had that. And I know, joking aside, I know I've gone on about Winston Reid for so long, but he was that. And we've not really had that since we've had him in his prime. So we're going on the best part of maybe 6-7 years since we've had someone who is very, very calm. I think Kira is calm on the ball, but isn't a natural born centre half. I'd rather him out on the right-hand side. So it is definitely good. Now let's move into the midfield then, Dave. Connor Coventry, what's your thoughts there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's come up from the academy. It's good to see him, you know, get a chance. And it's good to see Moyes, you know, actually like going, yeah, okay, you're good enough, get in there. You know, he's done it with Downs, didn't he? You know, I mean, Downs had to wait his chance, you know, but as soon as I mean, when he's played the games, I mean, you know, what a player.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's vital. I think that Coventry gets a little bit of game time, you know, and it also is a nod to what David Moyes said in his press conference. He said, we've got the game on Sunday in our sights, so we have to think about that. Now, this maybe alludes to the fact that they expect Paqueta not to be available for the game on Sunday, and maybe he goes with the trio of midfielders in the middle of the park. But that's him protecting it. Jared Bowen not in the squad tonight. A little bit worrying, or are we just overthinking that?
Well, he might just be, you know, have a rest. You know, you come back fresh for Sunday.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Dave, what do you think the predictions will be for tonight?
I reckon I'm going to go for a tight 2-1.
Right, okay. Tight 2-1. I'll take that now, mate. I just want to get the job done. Really, I want to put the competition to bed. I mean, the incentive, like I've always been saying, is you draw or win tonight and you don't play European football, real competitive European football until March. So you can concentrate on absolutely everything else that's out there. And that's the incentive. And there's the incentive for the players that aren't playing right now in the Premier League or in the other games is go and perform tonight and you're putting yourself in a window.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Dave, mate, thank you so much for calling. When we do this, don't hesitate to give us a call, mate, in the future. We'll get you on and get your opinion on as well.
Okay, mate.
All right, mate. Take it easy. Thanks for joining us.
And you, mate.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
See you later, mate. Bye.
Excellent. So that was Dave from Norwich. Thanks very much, Dave, for calling in. If you are interested in coming into the stream, dial the number below. It is 0116 318 3846 to dial us. If you are calling from international number, it's +44 at the start with a 116 318 3846. This is our team lineup for some of the people in the chat that are just coming in. Areola, Sefal, Johnson, Aguerd making his debut, Ogbonna, Emerson in a back five, Lanzini, Coventry in the middle, Fornals, Antonio, and Benrahma leading the line from the top. So many people in the chat. So I'm going to jump through the comments again and see where I got to. Where are we? Here we are. Anderlecht 1-1 and the Brothers are losing 2-0. I'm happy apart from Johnson. Trevor, I've got to give him a lot of credit, mate. I really do. I listened to him in his press conference. He made such a valid point. He's played this season a mixture of he's been injured, and when he has been playing, he's been covering the right wing back, the right back, right-sided central defender of a 4, and right-sided central defender of a 5 or of a 3, I should say. And that's going to give a particular player, you know, potentially some form of inconsistency, you could say. And I think we've got to give him a little bit more credit. You know, yeah, he didn't have a great game against Liverpool, but it was like his first or second game back in having to play in a different position, and he's had to cover a lot. He even said it in the press conference himself. But he is a utility player. He's been a utility player. He doesn't want to be a utility player, but he's had to because of the injuries. And now by having players like Aguerd back in the team, this and hopefully Dawson on the right side of his injury, this is now going to make things look a little bit sweeter. Now, at this point, if all these players do come back and start getting game time, you would sit there and say, shit, do we really want the winter break to come? But it's coming, and we have to deal with it any means necessary. And I think we'll be all right, especially if we do get these players back. So I'm going to bring up, like I said to you, an image which will show you the starting 11. And then it will show you the substitutes, which I know a lot of you are actually quite keen about because Moyes has been utilising a lot of his substitutes this season. So it makes me think that we're going to see a fair few, upwards of nearly all of the substitutes getting used tonight. And I wonder who would come off the bench. Now, if we're struggling in the game, he can call upon some of the big lads, the big geezers that are there, who can turn up and have done a job for West Ham this season. So let me bring up the starting 11 for you in an image format so you can see it. There it is there. Areola, Sefal, Johnson, Aguerd, Ogbonna captain in the side, Emerson, Lanzini, Coventry, Fornals, Antonio, and Benrahma. And then this is our substitute. So have a cheeky look at that. Randolph, Zuma, Kira, Creswell, Souček, Rice, Down, Skamaka, Hedgie, Potts, and Apaya, Forson as well. So your attacking threats, really, you could say, would be, you could count on Rice to do that if you really wanted to. If you needed a big man to go up top, you've got Souček that's capable of doing it. Downs did sit in as the number 10 role. Skamaka, of course, who's got a very good goal scoring record in Europe, and then Apaya Forson, who is a natural born central midfielder who can also play as a forward as well, which he has been doing for the under 23s. Right, I need to jump back into the the chat because there's so many comments I have to jump through. Did I do this? No, I've done that. Just give me a second. Matt, that threw me. It did. It's a strange lineup. To be honest, mate, I think myself and Matt, I'm going to dig you out in this one. Matt, I think you got like 3 players wrong. And I'm going to say I got 1 wrong. And I did. Bowen. I didn't expect Bowen not to play. So make sure you like the stream to support and help the guys out. Thank you very much. And the guys and the girls, of course. Oh, I know, Tommy, my point still stands. He needs game time. Ross, what was the team against? Has Man United put out? What team has Man United put out tonight? Well, there you go. That is a very good question. And I'll get that team for you just now, if you bear with me for a second. The lineups: Manchester United have got De Gea in goal, Dalot, Lindelof, Martinez, and Malacia in defence, Casemiro and Eriksen in the middle, Fernandes, Antony, and Gamacho, and then Ronaldo up top. They have rested Shaw, Maguire, McTominay, you could say Fred. So yeah, we've gone strong. They've gone strong tonight as well. Crosshammer Howard, I ended up replying to one of your chats, my PS4 chats. I said I'm beautiful. He spoke great in the press conference. Johnson did. I was really impressed with Johnson as well. Trinity, Man United's looks strong. Not many rested. You're right. There we go. Nicely put. Anton has done really well for a young lad as well. We just need a solid, good performance. Even a draw will do, but performance is everything for me. Puts pressure on the other players. Adam, I think that sentiment is so true in football. Like there's going to be a lot of fans turning around going like, I want to see the big players play and all that sort of stuff. But if you believe in the squad, and the difference between this season and last season is that, I mean, let's just take a look at this bench. Like, let's take away the usual players that we do. So Randolph, no, Hedgie, Potts, and Apaya Forson. You know, Zuma, Kira, Creswell, Soucek, Rice, and Downs. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 players on that bench that are questionably first-team players for West Ham, and that's not even including the likes of Dawson or Paqueta or Cornet. So the strength of quality and depth at West Ham is so much better than what it was before. That you've got to. It means that in theory you would hope that they're challenging at a higher standard at that level, and it's going to put the pressure on. I can't talk about it, mates, but people in the chat, if they want to, they can. 5:30 a.m. from Alan Dunn here in Australia. Anton, happy with the team, mate, and good to see a couple of young ones playing. Yep, absolutely, and thank you very much for joining us this early as well. So much appreciated. Oi, Anton, I'm going for a 3-1 win. Well, you've brought me into the right time. Put your bloody score predictions in the chat right now. So get your score predictions in the chat. We'll go through that as well, and you can see the team running along the bottom. And if you are interested, we've had Dave on from Norwich, so if you want to come in and have a chin wag, we are literally 25 minutes away from the game kicking off. So if you want to come on and have a chin wag with me, you're more than welcome to get your point across about the game tonight. Even if you want to just come on and say your predictions, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Well, we actually, do you know what we need to do? We actually need to discuss how the team will line up. So while I am doing that, I'm going to play you a little video, which hopefully should keep you a little bit entertained. If I can find it. I can't. I cannot find it. I cannot find it, so bear with me for a second. Right, I'm going to put this up. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds because I need to get something choice.
fingers knocking down. Feeling hot by the ocean. On those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
And there we go. I am back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up how I see the team lining up today. Let me get this for you now. It's just taking me a little second. There you go. And there you go. That's how I see how West Ham will line up. Now, of course, Areola in goal. I think you'll have Ogbonna here in the middle of the park. You've got Ben Johnson, who's the right-sided player. Now, let's not forget that Ben Johnson has started his career as a central defender. So, and he has been playing a lot of game time as a central defender this season as well. So, yeah, I mean, we've rested Kira. We've got players hopefully coming back from their injury. And I think the main thing about the back line tonight is this man here, Aguerd, left-footed central defender, calm, collected on the ball, very pacey, very fast. I certainly don't think Moyes would have put him in the team if he didn't think he was capable of doing a job tonight. What you've got here, though, is Emerson out on the left wing. And if you think about Emerson's pace, Aguerd's pace, Johnson's pace, and albeit Sefao has got pace but lost an edge of it this season, then we have become a very fast back line. And in theory, what you would expect West Ham to do is counter quickly. And I think this is what's going to be a big difference between a game tonight at home against Silkeborg compared to playing them away on their 4G pitch. We're going to get the ball forward and expect the ball to go forward very, very fast tonight with these two wing backs coming forward. I expect Aguerd to press with the ball as well. What I've loved tonight is seeing Connor Coventry in the middle of the park with Lanzini. Big game for the two of these lads tonight to try and push their way into some form of contention for the team, especially Connor Coventry as well. Benrahma, confidence. He needs the confidence. He needs the momentum. He needs the consistency. People will be like, rest him for Man United. No way, man. No way. He's a confidence player. He admits it himself. He absolutely admits it himself. So he needs to stay in this team. He needs to play in this team. It's key. It's vital. And I think it will do him wonders. Pablo Fornals, listen, I'm one of his biggest fans. I'm not even feeling negative about him being in the team tonight. I just think I've been a little bit negative about him being in the team tonight because he offers us something different. I know we can be creative, but he gets stuck in. And I'm not necessarily sure in some of the games he's been playing in, we need him unless he plays in a deep-lying central defensive midfielder role, plays from a deeper role. But you know what? Fair play. I'd love to see him get on the score sheet tonight. He's one of my favourite West Ham players. And then the main man up top, Antonio, doing the job up there. So leave it in the comments and let me know what you are thinking. Yes, two left-sided centre-backs, but, you know, I mean, if he's right, I mean, if Ogbonna was right-footed, then you would be like, well, two right-footed centre-backs, you know. So I get that, but I mean, I think Ogbonna's used to playing as the man right through the middle as well. So I'm happy with that, absolutely. Let me just have a look here. So many comments. It's nice. Pete Scrace is saying we are massive. Rested all the crap players. Would like Fornals to score. Needs the confidence Antonio just feel to feel better in themselves, to feel better in themselves as well. Let's hope they return on Sunday. Usual suspect. No disrespect to Silkeborg, but we really should be banging in 4 or 5 against the Danish Farmers. I think I get where you're coming from in terms of the standards of the league, but this is West Ham, usual suspect, and we can't take them lightly. You know, since we've played them last, they've scored a lot of goals, albeit they've scored 10 against FCSB, who I think have become the whipping boys of the group. We've still got them to come, so again, we need to just be careful what we say when it comes to that, but I'm going to remain confident tonight, mate, and I think we can definitely do a job here. Don't underestimate West Ham, people. Matt Foster says, hope Antonio plays better than versus Bournemouth. Hope we don't need to use the subs. Well, do you know what? I hope we do, and I hope we get to see a lot of the young ones come on. That would be amazing. Like, if you can put this game to bed nice and early, and you've got 30 minutes to go, then a Pia Forson, Potts, why not? Start it early, give them as much game time as they can, especially at home in front of the home crowd. Usual suspect, they aren't they're a bigger league than people think they deserve respect. Absolutely. Randolph is for Christmas. Don't give it. 2-1 to West Ham. 1 each from Barney. I'm going 3-0. Aguerd, Antonio and Scammy off the bench. Who is in the starting lineup keeps his place against Man United? It's a good question. It's a good question. Let's have a look here. Benny's definitely one. So I'm asking that question to you there, what Steve's asked. Who from this starting 11 keeps their place against Manchester United? Gary says, defence looks solid. Looking forward to seeing Aguerd. Would prefer to see Skamaka. He would score against these two as well. Crosshammer 3-0. Pete is saying 3-1 to West Ham. Mark Alexander saying 6-0 to West Ham. Fremer says 3-2. I think it will be a high scoring. Silkeborg will come at us. I don't doubt they will. I think they have to. They have to guarantee. Do they have to? The other game, am I correct in saying it is 2 each in the Europa Conference League? Let me just get that. Let me get this up. I'll get this gone. Stop that. Let me drop this out. For 3 screens here, you think that would be enough, but obviously it is not. Europa Conference League. So you've currently got, let me have a look here. Where are we? Anderlecht and FCSB is 2 each. And the game has finished. So what does that mean for the league? If Silkeborg win tonight, they guarantee qualification for the 32, but then they'll be chasing the spot for the last 16, and it goes down to the last game as well. So the Anderlecht draw with Steaua Bucharest means that they're a point behind Silkeborg with 1 game to play, but Silkeborg, of course, playing West Ham as well. Steve the Weave, 3-2 West Ham. Mandy, 6-0. Big question mark. Benny to score the first goal. Lee says 3-1 West Ham. Agbona, Antonio, and Ben Rama. Midfield looking a bit weak, to be fair. And going back to the situation about bringing our subs on, in theory, what we want to happen is that we want our subs to come on, but we're bringing them on for the right reasons, which is to give them some game time rather than to try and win the game as well. So that will be key. Midfield looking a bit weak, to be fair. I don't know, Lee, mate. Don't think we'll score 6 from Mandy. Think it'll be close with his team. 2-1 win will be lovely. Munching on my Mexican, apart from Aguerd and Antonio missed the lineup. I'll bring that lineup to you, mate. There is there for you, so you can have a good old chin wag. A look at that. It's going to be a playground. Come on, you Irons. Agree 100%. 2-2 from Stephen tonight, but a 2-1 win would be better. They will come at us with a win. It's more important for them. Connor Coventry will be hard pushed to make a big impression without Rice Downs and Bowen as outlets. But John, I'm impressed with Connor Coventry. He breaks up play well. He can pass the ball really well. He's creative. He's clever. He likes to play from a deep position. I think he'll allow Lanzini to get further forward and do what he needs to do. And in theory, on paper, they should be able to step up and do a job tonight for us as well. Get those likes in, everyone. Give our Anton some vibes. Thank you very much. Remember the old songs. Heed 2 left-footed centre backs. We can dream 6, but more likely 2-1. Want us to do more than just counter attacks. Nice to see Connor Coventry in the team tonight. Absolutely, just reward for him as well. Pleased that the Brummers lost tonight. Just manure to lose, and that was give us a win and a top night from me. DJ Russie B. I mean, I'm trying to see what time this is. I mean, I'm not that far behind. Massive confidence boost for Downs not starting tonight. Shows he's in the first team mix well and truly. Absolutely. Mandy G, Benny, Areola. That's it. Why do you think it's 3 at the back? Could be Emerson as a left winger. I think it's going to be, what do you mean, the 3 centre backs? Yeah, it is. I'll be really, yeah, you're right. It could be, but I don't think it will be, mate. I don't think it will be. But we'll see as soon as the game gets played as well. 5-0. Benny hat-trick, Antonio and Augie. I'm telling you something now, Howard. If Benny bags a hat trick, then fuck me, like it'll be amazing for him and for his confidence as well. Hope Augie and Aguerd are conservative with their physicality. 2 each. Anderlecht, yep, I'll go for a tight 3-2 West Ham win. It's looking good for Silkeborg tonight already. Mandy G, have we seen the teams dropping into the Europa League? So for anyone that doesn't know what the situation is, we should start to see teams now getting knocked out of the Europa League. Those teams will then drop in to the round of 32. So let me just see where we're at. So an example of that would be, let's not look at Group A. Let's look at Group B. So you could have Dynamo Kiev. You could have Roma drop out and drop into this. You could have Berlin or Braga drop into the league. You could have you could have Lazio or Feyenoord. Yeah, they could still drop into the conference. Could have Olympiacos or Nyon. You could have Monaco as well. So some big teams that could as well, but bring them on. Yeah, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. That's where I'm at, Howard. 4-1 to West Ham. Why Johnson at centre back? Another Moyes obsession. Come on, Mikey, mate. Juventus. Where? What? Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group F. Are they not in the Champions League? I look at that after the last round, but there was too much guesswork. Who's in the playoff draw? Hopefully, I've given you a bit of a rundown there. That's me going through from Group A to Group H and giving you the teams. So there's no point in me saying Arsenal because they've qualified. There's no point in me saying PSV because they've qualified. And I'm trying to give you the bigger teams that could come in here. No point in saying Fenerbahce or Rennes. They've qualified as well. Real Betis have qualified. Ludogorets haven't and Roma haven't. So, yeah, that's me kind of going through them. Benny to score tonight and Connor from Stephen. I think it's a 4-3-3. Listen, even before I continue, did you watch the show with Budgie last night? I mean, he had Craig Forrest on and Luke on, and it was great. Just to remind you, the old school Hammers is all about no structure really to the show. It's just having a chin wag. As if you're kind of like down the local pub, having a right good old chin wag. It's like old school Hammers. Anything really goes. Get your point across. Engage in the chat. And we Budgie invited Craig Forrest on, and he came on and had a chin wag with Budgie and Luke. So it was a great show. So make sure you do go and check that back out last night. And it's on every Wednesday. It's on every Wednesday as well. I think it's a 4-3-3. I think what we'll have from this team is the fluctuation to change. When we go forward, we can be very attacking. When we need to defend, we'll have the 5 back there as well. Lee says Benny could score a hat-trick tonight and still get benched for Sunday. And even if Benny bags a hat-trick, he will still get stick from Moisey. He has been getting a bit of stick from Moisey, but it was constructive criticism. I felt like that was, and yeah, hopefully it will be the right thing for him to do. I'm not worried by the old lady, Mandy. There are, for a reason, perfect for the counter-attack. They need to win. We can pick them off. A design for life is West Ham. Champions League fallout, Santon. Yeah, well, they go to the Europa League. Sorry, Mandy. They go to the Europa League. But I think I've just misjudged your comment there. Alan Dunn says 4-2 Mighty Hammers. I think there will be goals tonight as both teams go for it. The Europa League now is packed with top teams. Juventus lost, so are out of the Champions League. Anton, right, cool. There you go. As are Barcelona, Ajax, Atletico, Rangers, Barcelona, Celtic. No, Celtic don't qualify the Europa League, but they're out of it, yeah, as well. Like to see Sefal and Fornals play a blinder? Absolutely. Sevilla and Juventus. So we've got 9 minutes now to kick off. So leave me your comments and let me know your thoughts ahead of the game. Now, I need to nip away, do something else, so I'll be back in 5 minutes just before the kickoff. Well, actually, I'll only be back in about 5 minutes again. Keep talking to yourself, and I'll see you.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, none of those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand. Sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand.
Ready? Have you got yourself sorted? 3 minutes till kick off. 3 minutes to kick off. If you are watching and you haven't given me your predictions, put your predictions in the chat just now. I will be giving you the running commentary of the game. Steve, the weave, the light show is supposed to be fantastic tonight. Good enough to miss having the pie and pint for before kickoff. Well, you will be in for a treat. If you did get a chance to watch the first 10 minutes of our show today, after this show finishes and you come on the review later on tonight, go back and look at the first 10 minutes because I've actually got the video of the full light show, and we'll also get the video of the full light show tonight and upload that tomorrow so you can see it. It is impressive, mate. It's really, I like it. It's really cool. As well, teams are out. There you go. Okay, thank you for joining us. All right, Anton, thank you, Adam. 2-1 West Ham win. Now, I will have a delay tonight more than normal. So just bear with me. I'll keep you updated on the time when it does come up. So yeah, I'm just waiting for mine to upload. So put your predictions in. Top is saying FCSB 0, West Ham 3. I know what you're saying, mate. I'm just waiting on the wind up. So we've got yous next week as well. That will be interesting to see what it will be to fight for. So literally a minute now from kickoff. How are you feeling? What's your thoughts? Excited? Nervous? You name it. Put the comments in. I will try and engage with as much with the chat as much as I possibly can as well. Where are we? ET has the lineup as a 4-3-3 with Aguerd at left back. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was watching something the other day, and the way they were announcing the teams against Bournemouth was ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's a back five, mate. I do. I do, mate. Right. Put your comments in. Let me know your thoughts. Just waiting for this to load. Oh. Come on. Right. I'm getting myself set up. I'll be bringing you the stream in 2 seconds. I'll let you know when I've kicked off. Okay. I've not kicked off yet, but I'm literally nearly there. So if you are watching it live on the TV and you would like to follow the commentary, I'll let you know when I've kicked off, and you can kick off the same time as me. Let me just get this. So I'm about to kick off now. They've just done a FCSB have just done a, what do you call it? A huddle. Get myself all comfortable. I like when I do this, I want to get myself comfortable as well. And we have kicked off with Silkeborg on the ball. Sorry, bear with me. I have kicked off, so just if I'm trying to sit here, yeah, there we go. Jeez, I got it sorted finally, didn't I? Right, there we go. Am I in? I am. Right, Johnson on the ball. You've actually got Aguerd playing as the player through the middle, and Ogbonna sitting outside the left of him. So Aguerd's got the ball, plays it out to Oggy. Aguerd's very active. So you've got what? Let me just remind you, Aguerd is playing through the middle. He is the centre back, and Oggy playing to the left hand side of him, and Ben Johnson playing to the right hand side of him. Aguerd collects the ball. He plays it wide left to Ogbonna, who plays it back to Aguerd. He switches play. Sefal out on the right-hand side, looking extremely comfortable on the ball. Pings the ball forward. Antonio breaks offside track, but he doesn't. It's called for offside. Silkeborg on the ball, plays the ball up top. God, Aguerd's playing really far up the park, collects the ball, plays the ball quickly out to Sefal. Ben Johnson, he switches play over to Ogbonna. Emerson, back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna plays into Lanzini in the centre circle. Wide left to Ogbonna, who's driving forwards. Lanzini. No, sorry, Emerson. Now it's back with Connor Coventry. Johnson on the halfway line plays it forward to Antonio, who drops deep, collects the ball, skips by one player, plays it forward, finds Fornals. It's dispossessed. Silkeborg clear. Just a big clearance, and it goes out on the halfway line for a West Ham throw in. So Aguerd is playing centrally through the middle. I'm going to see if I can quickly get you how I would describe this lineup. Ogbonna is playing the left, and the two wing backs are committing really far forward. Lanzini drops deep, collects the ball, plays a nice ball to Antonio, who loses it, wins it back. And now Silkeborg go on the attack, but West Ham have won it back again, dispossessed them. Lanzini keeps a hold of it, keeps it in play, drives forward, finds Fornals, plays it back to Ogbonna, back to Pablo Fornals again. He plays then to Connor Coventry, puts the ball in front of Johnson, who's driving forwards. West Ham playing with a high press. Antonio collects it. He does really well. Oh, he finds a bit of space out there. Oh, the ref is blown up for it. It was just a collision. There was nothing particularly. He's looking at him like, what are you talking about, ref? Right, so let me give you how I think roughly the way that we're positioned right now. Well, I disagree with you, commentator, because I don't think it does, mate. But that's why you're a commentator and I'm not. That's why I'm sitting on a YouTube channel and you're not, Mr. Commentator. Anyone's watching, it's 4 minutes 30. West Ham playing with a high press. Benny chasing the ball down from the Silkeborg defender, plays the ball up top. And so Foul lets it run out for a West Ham throw-in. Off to watch the match. Timothy, thank you for joining us, mate. If Silkeborg can beat Anderlecht in the next game, it'll be nice to see them go through with us. Come on, you Irons. Irons, can West Ham score 2 goals? Yes, of course we can, mate. Of course we can. Aguerd collects the ball, plays in Ogbonna, and he drops in to find the space, but Ogbonna plays the ball forward, but it's straight to a Silkeborg player. It's well won back there from Ogbonna. Lanzini in a deep roll, and gets a foul. I mean, I don't really know what he gets a foul for, but he gets a foul. Safal collects the ball. He's driving forward down the right-hand side. Gives it to Benny. Sorry, I should say Benny is currently playing on the right. So this team that I'm putting up for you just now is how I would say we're currently lining up. But maybe switch Fornals and Benny. Fornals is out on the left and Benny is out on the right. Playing really tight up there with Antonio. Aguerd. Coventry. Back to Aguerd. Ogbonna plays the ball forwards. Nice. Oh, it's unlucky from Fornals. Tries to find Ben Rama in a bit of space. Silkeborg now in the edge of the centre circle. Just trying to keep a hold of possession. West Ham playing with a really high press. Antonio putting the pressure on. Fornals putting the pressure on. Fornals is now out on the right. Benny's now out on the left. So you're going to see shitloads of interchange between the two of them. Silkeborg have done well to get themselves further up the field and out of deep line problem. Drive the ball forward, but we force them into an error. Ogbonna collects the ball and he plays the ball over to Ben Johnson. Safal on the right-hand side, just over the halfway line. Again to Ben Johnson. Silkeborg sitting reasonably deep, letting West Ham play the ball from the back. Aguerd, Ogbonna, Emerson, Ogbonna, Aguerd. Fornals has dropped deep to collect it. Aguerd switches play. What a big ball. If that connects, what a ball that was to Safal. He has pinged that from the back of his position in defence and seen the run in Safal, and he has collected it on his chest. Heavy touch on his chest, and the Silkeborg players kicked it out for a throw-in, but what a ball it was. Anyway, Safal's playing the ball forwards. Pablo Fornals kicks the ball into the box. It bounces. They've cleared it from the header. Connor Coventry wins the header back and finds Ogbonna. What a fucking ball that was from Aguerd. Benrahma's dropped deep on the left-hand side, collected it. He plays in Emerson. Emerson drives forward, plays in Lanzini. Lanzini's on the left-hand side, driving forward for West Ham. He plays the ball into Benrahma centrally, tries to play a nice ball through. Oh, it's a good ball through for Niles. Then it's Lanzini inside the box. Lanzini still does a few bits of trickery. finds Pablo Fornals back outside the box, crosses the ball into the box for Antonio's header, and it's over the bar. Unfortunate, unlucky West Ham. Good play. Good ball. What a ball it was from Aguerd. Great ball from Benrahma as well. Hope the ref is not dodgy, Fred. Fornals already giving the ball away. 80-yard pinpoint pass from Aguerd, mate. You can say that again. Aguerd's on the ball. Ogbonna back with Aguerd. He's enjoying this bit of space. He's driving forward on the edge of the centre circle. Plays in corner Coventry. Plays the ball back to Aguerd. He switches play out to the right-hand side to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson finds Sifal further up the field. Chips the ball forward. Fornals breaks the... Oh, he's offside. I thought he had broke the offside trap, but he did not. And it's called back for an offside. Free kick to Silkeborg. Silkeborg. Silkeborg will get the ball, switches play over to the right back. West Ham again playing with a high press. Silkeborg currently struggling to get out their own half. But it's the first time they're trying to keep a hold of possession. They're just coming over that 18-yard box. Antonio marking up well. West Ham pressing really well. We've got 6 players now pressing. Antonio pressing again, trying to force them into an error to go long. He has gone long for Silkeborg. The player's got a bit of space, but we have forced the error and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. West Ham done well. Aguerd intercepts the ball. Now West Ham are on the attack down the left-hand side with Emerson. He drives forward, finds Benrahma in a bit of space through the middle. He drives forward. He finds Sifal in a bit of space out the right-hand side. Chips the ball into the box. Can't get past the first man. Headed out, but Ben Johnson is there to collect the ball. Sifal now down the right-hand side. Plays it back to Ben Johnson, who's going to play it back to Aguerd, who's in the centre circle. Likes to sit a little bit deeper. Likes the space. Plays in Ogbonna. Finds Emerson. Oh, it's unlucky. Antonio made the run, but the Silkeborg player intercepted the ball. Now Silkeborg trying to play, but we've won it back again straight away with Pablo Fornals has got the ball. He's driving forward in the 18-yard box. He tries to find the ball over to Antonio on the left, but Antonio hasn't made the run. Pablo Fornals has played the ball in front of him, and the Silkeborg defenders collected it. And now they're playing out from the back, but fair play to Fornals. He wins it back straight away. We're playing with a high-intensity, high press. Oh, it's an unlucky ball from Manzini trying to find Benrahma. At least we're trying some stuff. Nice penetrating passes. Big ball forward. That Areola comes and collects from Silkeborg. Silkeborg playing really quite deep, not playing a high press. Ogbonna, Aguerd, corner Coventry, Ben Johnson all got a lot of time on the ball. Coventry drop deeps, collect the ball, plays in Emerson out on the left-hand side. Antonio tries to make the run, he's offside, but Emerson keeps it. Plays in Fornals. Now it's back with Aguerd. And he finds Ben Johnson out on the right-hand side. Like I said, the two wing-backs are committing really high up the field. Pablo Fornals. Oh, Antonio breaks the offside trap. He's driving forward. He's out on the left-hand side. He's kept a hold of it. He's going to shoot. Save from the keeper. Good, strong play from Antonio. Good pass. I don't know. Was that Emerson pass? I didn't see that. Pablo Fornals pass, I think it was. But he's done good work down the left-hand side. And shrugged off the defender, no problem, and shot, and it's saved from the Silkeborg keeper. Ogbonna collects the ball on the left-hand side. He plays in corner Coventry. Ogbonna, Emerson is going to play it back to corner Coventry. He's searching for the ball again. He plays in Aguerd. Aguerd switches the ball again. It's unlucky. Silkeborg comes to collect. But Sifal's win it back. Benrahma now on the attack. He's on the edge of the 18-yard box. He's coming in. He fights Sifal. Empty, free on the right-hand side. Crosses it in. And it's cleared from Silkeborg. And it goes out for a West Ham corner. We are 12 minutes, 16 seconds into the game. We are 12 minutes, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Is VAR on tonight? I don't think it is. I think VAR clicks in the later in the round you get to. West Ham's taking it short. Big ball to the back post. Oofed. Was that Aguerd? A big ball going into the back post. Aguerd ran in and hit it on the volley. You can see the quality, and he's so comfortable with the ball on his feet. So, like, when he gets into position like that, he's got the confidence to try and hit it on the volley. He's a ball-playing centre-back. Good player. Silkeborg playing the ball through the middle. West Ham have got bodies there. Lanzini's won it back really well. Aguerd, corner Coventry. Good play from Fornals, who's fouled. And the referee has blown up and given West Ham a free kick. And rightly so. 13 and a half minutes gone. Fornals takes the ball round the player. He's tripped. Is he tripped? I don't know if he is, actually, but we've won the foul. Maybe he was just clipped a bit. Anyway, West Ham have committed bodies up top. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6, 2, 4, 6 up top? Yeah. Lanzini goes short. He finds Aguerd, chips the ball into the back post. Oh, Ogbona's header. And it goes out for a goal kick. What a ball that was from Aguerd, by the way. Is that Aguerd? What delivery? Is that Aguerd? What delivery that was? Was it Emerson ball? No, it was Aguerd, mate. Anyway, West Ham high pressing. And Fornals has done really well with his high press tonight. Lanzini comes back, wins it. Silkeborg have dispossessed us. They've played the ball forward. No, you're right. It was Emerson. Apologies. Ben Johnson collects the ball, finds Antonio's dropped deep. He's lost it, unfortunately. Silkeborg collect it. It's a foul playing up far up the field, putting the pressure on now. Oh, great tackle from Conor Coventry. He's on a lovely game tonight so far. Yes, I did say lovely. Now, there's been a switch up in defence. I'm going to tell you what it is. Right, no, it's not. Ignore it, it's not. It's just when we're playing over to the right, it looks like there's been a switch up. But the central defenders are just moving over. So Emerson drops in, as we expect. Silkeborg make the error, hits off the corner post, and it goes out for a goal kick. Areola plays it short to Aguerd. He pings the ball forward for West Ham. Antonio drops deep, collects it on the chest. Turns, drives forward on the halfway line. Plays a nice ball in to Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals switches play over to Emerson. He drives forward. 30 yards, 20 yards closer to goal. Ben Rama skips by one player, no problem. Tries to skip by another player. Puts the ball into the box. The Silkeborg defender's done well. West Ham have won the header again. Oh, God, they're struggling back there, Silkeborg are. I'm not going to lie to you, but they are. Let's get a bit comfier, Anton. That's what I need to do, get a bit comfier. Oh, this fucking camera, excuse my French. What am I doing that's making this so stupid? Oh my God. I need the camera to be there then. Is that what I need? No. No. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Where's Russ when you need him? Doesn't make sense where I want to sit. Anyway, nothing's happening. Silkeborg, West Ham's got the ball again with Sufal. I am here. Don't worry. I'm having a nightmare with my camera. Benrahma collects the ball. Fornals. Sufal. Antonio. Fornals. There we go. I think I'm sorted now. Sorry, I just could not get the angles. Anyway, Ogbonna collects the ball. Fornals. Corner Coventry. Aguerd coming over the halfway line. Ben Johnson. He plays in Sufal down the right-hand side. Plays it back to Aguerd. Ogbonna. Good evening, Dagon and Motors. Thanks for the commentary and pleased to be part of proceedings. Come on, your hands. Thank you very much. The only way is Essex. Struggling to find a station to listen to at work. Antonio commentary. I will do. I've got it now. Ball played forward. Fornals has broke the offside trap. He plays in Benrahma down the right-hand side. He's driving inside the right-hand side. Plays the ball to the edge of the box. Corner Coventry. He's going to shoot. Oh, I do not know how he has not put that into the back of the net. Good football from West Ham. Great football from Pablo Fornals. Great football from Benrahma. He finds Conor Coventry on the edge of the box. He takes a heavy touch, skips by one player, shoots. Oh my God, it's like a whip ball, a whip shot. Skips by. Oh, literally an inch away. Literally an inch away. Anson's positivity is infectious. Love it. I'm a positive, mate. I don't know. Top man, Ant. Thank you. Richard, mate, how was hanging about the stadium today? Hope Jakey Boy enjoyed meeting Russ. Did you have a good day? I'm sorry for moving the camera. I feel sick as well, just doing what I did. Touch your camera to the TV. We won't say anything. Time for a beer. I cross Sam. What was our? What's this? Silkeborg on the ball. In the 18-yard box. West Ham high press again. Fornals pressing the defence. Here we go. Conor Coventry pressing. Oh, he wins it back. Puts the keeper under pressure. Has to smash it. Fuck, weird, man. Just absolutely towers over. Benrahma. Oh my God, I'm trying to keep up. Do you know what? I can see Moyes is frustrated. The question is, why is he frustrated? You tell me why he's frustrated, because I'll tell you why he's frustrated. It's been a dominating West Ham performance in 20 minutes. We've not put the ball in the back of the net, and he'll be angry with that. Silkeborg with a very rare opportunity to hold the ball in our half. Again, West Ham doing the high press. Silkeborg now keeping a hold of the ball, but now we have pressed them back into their half, and now we're putting the pressure on them again, but it's back with their centre halves. A nice little spell of possession for them, but they're not doing anything with it. It's back to the goalkeeper. West Ham pressing again with Antonio. Ball forward. headed forward again, but we've won it back straight away, which is kind of where this game's been at so far. Antonio now driving forwards. Benny's collected the ball on the edge of the box. Shoot, son! Oh, he plays in a ball to Antonio! He's trying to win a penalty. He's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. I think it's harsh. Antonio's went to win that. Antonio has went to win that. From my initial thinking, right, it's a nice heavy ball forward. Antonio is gone to challenge. Like, the keeper was getting to it. I think Antonio's made a meal of it. Let me see. But what a ball from Benrahma. Oh, no, he has. He stuck the leg out. Let me see. I tell you what, right. Antonio was playing for it, but as the commentator says, it was a left knee. He stuck his leg out, and it was such a weird angle. Anyway, Lanzini's on the penalties, so there you go. Lanzini's the European penalty taker. 1-0 West Ham. Go on, Lanzini. Just what we want. Well, what a nice penalty that was. Another goal for Lanzini in the European competition. We will take that. Now look at Moisey. Now look at him. Now he's got a happy face on. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a penalty. Definitely. So I will take that. Good, well taken penalty from Lanzini as well. Look at that. Updated already. What's going on? Booking for diving. Goal. Absolutely it was. So not a penalty for me. Antonio dived. Benrahma dictating. Absolutely. Not going to miss. Happened in... that's what they got this year. It's been all West Ham. Not going to lie to you. Dominating performance so far. 25 minutes gone. West Ham 1, Silkeborg 0. They've given the ball away straight to Connor Coventry. Benrahma now with plenty of space. Fornals makes the run. Oh, Benny's tried to play it a bit early, but it's now been intercepted. But he wins it back. And fair play to you, Benny, son. Safal's collected it on the right-hand side. He's driving forward. He's marked by 2 men. He brings it back. He's now marked by a 3rd man. They've won it back, Silkeborg. And now Safal wins it back. Oh, brilliant. Lanzini finds Benrahma on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a big, funky clearance. What is going on? The keeper spills it. West Ham have won it back. Antonio, what is going on? The referee's blown up. It's an offside. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. Was it offside? Lanzini plays the ball forward. Yeah, took a deflection off of Benrahma. And Lanzini was in an offside position there. Not sure about the pen. Alan Dunn. Pablo, you beauty. I have to admit, I'm a happy hammer, but need to be playing like this. Lanzini, 4 out of 4 in recent penalties for West Ham. Said who? Boom. Still the best player at the club. There you go. Where's Happy Hammerette when you need her? She's at the game. That's where she is. Anyway, Silkeborg now on a rare attack. Bit of space down the left-hand side opened up for them. They're on the edge of the box. He's going to shoot. He does. Straight Areola. It's a very rare attack there for Silkeborg, but they've got a shot on away and got it on target. First thing I realised I had to do. Connor Coventry plays a ball into Antonio, who's dropped deep to collect it. He's skipped by 2 players. Benrahma tries a back heel, but it's taken a deflection off the Silkeborg players, and they play it back to their keeper. Benny's off, putting the pressure on straight away. So is Emerson. And we've won the ball back again. Connor Coventry, he's done well. It's a throw in to Silkeborg. Softest pen in European Conference history. First shot for Silky on target. The high press is working well when they can't get out their own half. You're completely right. Philip Woods, come on, you irons. Lanzini effort, Absolutely, mate. Silkeborg trying to play the ball back, but again, Ben Rama putting the pressure on, forcing them to play the ball backwards, but out to the right. Now they're driving over the halfway line, driving forward. They've got plenty of bodies forward there. So they're committing when they get forward, although this is the second time in 28 minutes on the dot that they've got forward. And now we're forcing them back again. And now it's gone back to the goalkeeper. So like I said, when they are coming forward, there's not many openings. So we're marking up really well. And forcing them to go back and then putting the pressure on with the high press, and it's forcing them into errors. But this player's now broke the offside trap. Aguirre's caught up with him, no problem at all with his pace. He's won the ball. Looks like it should have gone out for actually a West Ham throw-in, but Silkeborg have won the throw-in deep in West Ham's half. They're taking throw-in early. Fornals is there. They're keeping hold of play. A bit of space opened up for them. First time, like I said, third time now driving forward. Big ball into the box. He wins the header, takes a bit of a deflection off of Emerson, and Areola comes out to collect the ball. Areola goes long with a big throw, and Antonio tries to win the flick-on header, and it's now with the Silkeborg keeper. Just talking about the possession now. It's dropped in the last couple of minutes, so the possession is 52% to West Ham, to Silkeborg's 48%. But to be fair, they're playing a lot of the ball in their own half. They have kept a hold of the ball and been a little bit better in the last 5 minutes. Better free-flowing football for them. But again, we're forcing them to play the ball back. And it's now back with their keeper. Ben Rama just sitting off him a little bit. We're still high up the field. Now he's pressing. I don't know how that player's found that ball in that position, but he did. Anyway, Silkeborg still got the ball. They're constantly passing the ball, constantly one-touch football if they can. And we've won the ball back, and now they've won the ball back again. Plays the ball forward. We've won it again. Pressure. Ben Rama skips by. Still got it. Shoots from distance. Oh, it just goes over the bar. It's unlucky. Forcing them into an error again from their defensive line. Again, West Ham trying to force them into an error. They're driving forward, and it just pings forward through for Ben Johnson. 30 minutes gone. Aguirre gets the ball, hasn't had the ball for a while. Ben Johnson finds Safal. Connor Coventry. Antonio's down on the floor. The ball just rolls to the left back of Silkeborg. Stuart K, evening Anton, hope it was all okay with you. Come on, you irons. Alan, love the commentary, Anton. I've turned the sound off on the screen and headphones on, listening to you much better. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. Great play from Bernrama, poor strike. When was the last time we scored a real honest goal? It's a good point. It is a good point. It really is. Silkeborg from Denmark. Anyway, Silkeborg on the attack. Play the ball down the right-hand side. Just keeping a hold of the ball. One-touch football. Back centrally just at the edge of the centre circle. He drives forward. Cleared from Aguirre. Back to Silkeborg. Plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Big ball into the box. Oh, the player's got in front of the defender. Ogbona's tried a big clearance, but it's taken a weird deflection. And we've cleared it out from Emerson up the field. They've won the ball, but now we've won it back. Fornals, nice touch. Corner Coventry. Lanzini plays it back to Augie. Augie finds Aguirre deep in the West Ham half. He plays it forward for Ben Johnson. Every ball Aguirre plays is always in front of the player. To the player and in front of the player. Antonio does well. He drives forward. Fornals is there. He plays the ball out wide right with Sefal, got a bit of space, crosses the ball into the back post. Fornals is unmarked, tries that looping header, and it's just a routine save for the Silkeborg keeper, but good play from West Ham. No real power in the header. It was from about 12 yards out. And again, we're putting the high press on, and they've got the ball, and they've just smashed the ball forward, and it goes to absolutely no one. So it's a really good professional performance. Everyone's doing their job. The key element here now is just get a couple of more goals. Put the game to bed as quickly as you can. Aguerd, Coventry, back to Aguerd in the West Ham half. He plays it wide left to Ogbonna, who's just come to the halfway line. Keeps a hold of it and plays it back to Aguerd, is on the edge of the centre circle. Back over to Ben Rama, who's dropped deep onto the halfway line. Oggy, West Ham just keeping hold of the ball, happy to keep possession. Aguerd's just keeping an eye on what's happening up front. He's looking for the runner. He gives the ball back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Emerson, plays it back to Ogbonna. West Ham not doing anything with the ball just now. Ogbonna goes with the switch play. He finds Johnson, takes a heavy touch, but plays the ball back to Aguerd. He takes a heavy touch as well, plays the ball back to Areola. Silkeborg putting a bit of pressure on. Areola kicks the ball upfield. Benrahma's made the overlapping run. Antonio doesn't win the header. Fornals does, though. Benrahma slips in, tries to click the ball back. He don't know how he does it, but he gets it. He plays in Sefal down the right-hand side. Benrahma makes the run, but Connor Coventry drops in, collects the ball. Benrahma's now got the ball out on the right-hand side. He's going to cross it in early. He's taking a weird clearance. It's Emerson out on the edge of the box. Fornals driving in. And it goes out for a goal kick to Silkeborg. Good pressing play. Very, very good pressing play from West Ham. But it's just put the ball in the back of the net. I know it sounds easy. Silkeborg on the ball, playing out the back, and again, forcing the error. The player was offside. Aguerd collects the ball. Ben Johnson plays in Connor Coventry. Lanzini with the big switch. Sefal. Sefal wins it. Ben Johnson's driven forward. Lanzini on the edge of the box. Oh, great ball forward for Sefal. Crosses the ball into the box. Ben Rama with a glancing header. Oh, it's just nipped wide. Good football from West Ham. But it's just gone wide for West Ham. That's unlucky. Close the... Oh, Benny's broke. He's on the edge of the box on the right-hand side. Oh, tries to play the ball back, but Silkeborg have done well to clear it. He's driving forward now for Silkeborg. It's just there's so many West Ham bodies there. It's given a foul right on the byline. Free kick. Keep your comments coming in. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. Good play again. Benny should score. Benny must have near misses than any other player. Lanzini pass, absolutely. Eric says, hurry Moyes at last playing second team, save the first team for the Premier Sunday. Yes, it was 2 each in the other game and electing FCSB. It was. Silkeborg driving forward again to nobody. Sefal watches the ball, plays it back to Areola. Areola plays the ball out wide to Sefal. Sefal pings the ball big up over the top to nobody. Oh God, the Silkeborg defender takes a heavy touch, but he does well, plays it back to his keeper. Again, they're just playing the ball from the back. Keeper's got the ball, plays it centre half. West Ham pressing high now. Benrahma pressing the defence. They're trying to play it out from the back. Left back's got the ball, back to the centre half. Still inside the 18-yard box. They're playing football inside their 18-yard box. He's driving forward. Again, still in their 18-yard box. So then bringing the ball out. Head up. Big ball forwards. Should win that all day long, which we do from Aguerd. Back to their defender who comes and collects the second ball. Now they're coming over the halfway line, driving forwards. Still driving forward from Silkeborg. They've stopped, played the ball back into the midfielders. Lots of players like playing the ball and running into space to collect the ball back again. I like that style of football. Keep the ball moving. Ball out from the left. Big cross in. Good cross in, but no one's there. From Silkeborg. Emerson collects it. Keeps it in. He finds Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Fornals, who's dropped deep. Emerson's got plenty of time and space to run. He's over the halfway line. He's about 30 yards forwards. Antonio now out on the left. Holds up the play. Waits for players to come and support. And that player is Ogbonna. He plays it into Lanzini. Finds Fornals, who plays it out wide to left to Ogbonna. He plays it back to Lanzini. Plenty of time on the ball. Plenty of space on the ball. He finds Aguerd. We're in the 39th minute. Nearly coming into the 40th minute. Connor Coventry plays the ball forward out on the right-hand side to Ben Johnson. Sefal. Ben Johnson's in a bit of space. You can see Sefal going to give it to him, but he doesn't. He keeps a hold of it. Oh, he nearly gives the ball away, but it fits through to Aguerd. Fornals has dropped deep to collect it. Lanzini's dropped into set circle to collect it as well. It's back with Fornals, who's driving forward out to Emerson on the left, back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Lanzini. Again, plenty of time on the ball. So is Ogbonna, who's far forward for West Ham. Emerson out on the left. He cuts inside. Plays it back to Fornals. He finds Emerson inside the park now. Johnson far forward for West Ham. He's out on the right-hand side. He plays in Sefal. Ben Johnson's made overlap and run. Sefal crosses into the back post. That's a good header away from Silkeborg. And West Ham are first to the ball with Ogbonna. Lanzini. Fornals all the way back to Aguerd. Aguerd finds Johnson out on the right-hand side. Finds Sefal, the runner there with Coventry. He tries to chip the ball forward, so he takes a deflection. Benrahma wins it. Nice touch to Sefal. Connor Coventry 1-2 with Sefal. Back to Connor Coventry again on the right-hand side. Benny now out on the right-hand side. Finds Sefal. Nice football from West Ham. Benny. Oh, my word. He plays the ball. Antonio turns his back on. Oh, my word. He's just lost where the ball was completely. It was good football from West Ham. Good thinking from Benny, but Antonio just ran like a headless chicken. Didn't know where the ball was. Anyway, West Ham driving forward with Emerson. Antonio collects the ball. Hold up play really well. He finds Connor Coventry, who plays the ball neatly into the left-hand side with Pablo. Antonio tries to skip by the defender, and it goes out for a West Ham corner. 41 and a half minutes gone. West Ham corner. Just before half-time now, this is what we want. Put the ball in the back of the net. Takes it early. I don't know what happened there. The camera couldn't keep up. There was an offside. So we've obviously taken it short, and I don't know if it was Emerson that crossed it in. And I don't think anyone expected it. Even the cameras didn't expect it. So, yeah, we've taken it short. Emerson on the edge of the box. Antonio was lurking there, but it's a kind of out swinging curling shot or cross. Just gone wide of the post, but they blew up for an offside. Silkeborg again playing the ball out from the back and just keeping the ball in their own 18-yard box. They're very confident and you could say competent to a certain extent. They have given the ball away a lot from that position. They're just literally about 2 yards out of the 18-yard box, and it's back in the 18-yard box game with a keeper. Silkeborg now driving forward. Antonio's dropped off a little bit. Back with their defender. Pablo Formals is committed. He's driving forward, trying to collect the ball off the player. Side Benrahma's in there, trying to trap them. Big ball forward from Silkeborg, collected from Guerd. No problem at all for him. Corner Coventry pings the ball back to Ogbonna. Guerd stops the ball dead, plays it forward to Corner Coventry. He finds Sefal down the right-hand side. He plays the first touch to Ben Johnson. Gerd out wide to Ogbonna, just coming over the halfway line. Plays it into Emerson, who's probably going to play it back again, which he does to Gerd. He's got plenty of time and space on the ball. His head's up. He's looking for the switch play. Plays the ball forward. Honestly, I'm telling you now what I'm explaining to you about a Gerd. When he gets that ball, he sees his colleague. He doesn't put the ball just to them. He plays it in front of them, forcing West Ham to drive forward. Every ball is in front. Emerson, Corner Coventry, plays the ball back to Lanzini. Big switch play from him. Out wide right to Sefal. What a ball that was from Lanzini. Sefal takes the ball down dead. He plays in Ben Johnson. First time crossing. Antonio tries, I don't know, he's trying a bicycle kick. But it goes about 50 yards up in the sky, just lands in the keeper's hand. But again, Silkeborg, man, these are mental. They've lost the ball in such a dangerous area. Benrahma on the edge of the box, shoots from his left foot straight to the keeper. They're obsessed, Silkeborg, with playing the ball back out from the 18-yard box, and they've just forced themselves into another era. Benrahma collected the ball in the 18-yard box, shot half-heartedly, and hit it straight to the keeper. Again, they've played the ball out. Ben Johnson does well. We're coming on to it says on 45 minutes now, so I don't know how much injury time we'll get for this. I just blown the whistle straight away. So there you go. If you are watching, you just witnessed West Ham in the first half. We are winning 1-0 against Silkeborg. It's been a dominant performance. I'm not going to lie. A much dominant performance from West Ham. Silkeborg like to play the ball from the back. West Ham putting a high press on. We're playing well. We won a penalty, scored from a Lanzini penalty, a very good penalty. Harsh-ish decision, you could say. There was a connection on Antonio from the goalkeeper. But we go in at halftime 1-0 up against Silkeborg. I'm going to go and take a break. If you want to keep chatting to each other, you're more than welcome to do it. Keep your comments coming in, and I'll be back for the second half. I'll see you soon. Come on, you Irons. Oi, oi, Savalois. I'm back. Silkeborg have made 3 substitutions in the second half. West Ham with no substitutions in the second half. Kickoff is about to happen. I'm just trying to get my earphones sorted. I know there's plenty of load of comments in there. I'll try and jump through them. But anyway, West Ham have kicked off, and 3 subs made from Silkeborg, so I think they're going to want to go for it. Let's see what everyone else is saying. God, there's so many comments. Who's the grip on the music, Anton? I have no idea, mate. Sorry, Mandy. I really don't know. I'd love to know. I have been asked before. Song is Ioraz Friends. There you go. You do know. Even Carlton Cole said it wasn't a pen. Antonio milked it. I'm just reading some of the comments out. Oh my God, how did they give a penalty? Antonio was an embarrassing diver. Someone else correct. Anton, who is the so more like that. There's minimal contact on Antonio, and he went down for once. So, how many assaults does he suffer each time he plays? This goes unpunished. No, was it only 2 chances? I thought it was 3, mate. Hammer time 666. Good to see you. Only 2 chances. I thought it was he shook Matt. I think it's 3. For anyone that doesn't know, we will be going live straight after the stream onto the review. What happens is when this stream ends, in theory, you should get moved across to the new one. But what will come up will be our show. So just click on it if you see it. You don't need to come out and search. Anyway, West Ham are on the attack with Ben Rama, Emerson. Goes out for a goal kick to Silkeborg. And then what happens is we will be going live back and forth to the stadium with Russ. Of course, he's there. And you'll get a chance to come on and have your say as well. Fingers crossed it's a positive one. Silkeborg are doing the typical playing the ball out from the back. Ben Rama pressing heavy, trying to win the ball back. Big ball up top, over the top, but West Ham collect it with Ogbonna. Lanzini drives forward. He finds Ben Rama, space out in the left. Emerson skips by a couple of players. Oh, ref. The Silkeborg player holds him back. He doesn't give anything for that, but Silkeborg are playing risky football in the 18-yard box. It's ridiculous. He's just handed the ball to Pablo Fornals. Shit! Oh my God, how have you missed? Moyes will be going nuts. I'm telling you now, the midfielder from Silkeborg is fucking going mental. He just is giving, oh my God, we can't do it. No, we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. So we should have had a foul. We didn't. Referees allowed play on. They've played the risky balls. They've literally played it in the 18-yard box to Pablo Fornals. Plays it to Pablo Fornals. Takes one ball. Skips by one player. He shoots. He just can't put the ball in the back of the net. That's what Moyes is getting frustrated about. I'll be honest with you. We should be comfortable now. 48 minutes gone, and we should be extremely comfortable. Ogbonna, he plays in Connor Coventry. Wide to Ben Johnson. Emerson plays the ball back to Oggy. Plays it over to Aguerd. Switches play over to Ben Johnson. Silkeborg committing bodies forward. Does well. Ben Johnson finds Ogbonna with plenty of time on the ball and space. Emerson. Back to Ogbonna. Benny drops deep to collect the ball. Lanzini brings Connor Coventry in, who's just coming over the halfway line. He plays a heavy ball forward for Emerson. He's got the pace to chase it. The Silkeborg player does kick the ball out for a West Ham throw-in. Emerson with the Antonio wins it. He takes on about 3 players, crosses the ball in. It falls to Connor Coventry. Antonio's chasing up the defender. Looks like it rolls out for a corner, but they've cleared it. They've got the ball. Ogbonna putting the pressure on. Silkeborg now, again. Just holding on to the play on the halfway line. Silkeborg keeping hold of the ball, back in the defence again. Don't be doing that to me. Driving forward, coming over the halfway line. Benrahma tries to win the ball back, but it does fall to Augie, Agerd, Connor Coventry. Keeps a hold of the ball in the centre circle. Lanzini plays it out to Fornals on the left-hand side over the halfway line. Plays in Emerson. He makes the run. Emerson keeps a hold of the ball. He plays the ball back to Lanzini. Feeds the ball forward, backwards to Aguerd, who plays the ball in front of Ben Johnson out on the right-hand side. Johnson back to Gerd. Gerd back to Augie on the left. Fornals drops deep. Lanzini plays the ball forward. Antonio skips the ball around the player. He's halved. Referee doesn't blow up, but we win the ball back with Fornals. Sorry, Lanzini. Fornals. Coventry in the halfway line. Plays into Agerd. He's asking Ben Johnson to move forward. Agerd drives forward. Ben Johnson goes forward with the ball as well. He's still driving forward. Just tries to skip by 2 players, but there is 3 on him. They've won the ball back, played the ball forward. Now it's back again, no. And Silkeborg are on the drive. Halfway line. Back to the defence. Oh, it's good interception there from Vladimir Safal. Silkeborg on the attack. They've got a bit of space now. Edge of the box, shoots low. It was on target. It was just a routine save down to the right for Areola, but we just gave them that little bit of space that gave a little bit of an opening, and they had a shot, and it was on target. We need to do some shooting practice this season. It's been dire. We really lack clinical finishing. Am I not allowed grown-up cups, Anton? No, I'm not. I was given a takeaway hot chocolate cup because that's all we are allowed in this house. Lanzini's driving forward. He's on the edge of the box. Plays a lovely ball through to Benrahma. He's broke the offside trap. Has he not? No, he's not. He's blown the whistle. And it is offside. I thought he did break the offside trap there. Do you know what, Tinder? Whoever you are, please just leave. Just offside from Benny. Oh, it was just offside from Benny. West Ham 1, Silkeborg 0. As things stand, we have 15 points. Go through to the last 16, but we need to maintain this or just do not get beat. Silkeborg play the ball out wide left. They are good at keeping on hold of the ball to a certain extent. Sometimes when they release it too fast, they do lose it, but they've kept a reasonable amount of possession, but they haven't really done a huge amount with it. And that's what they need to change up this half. Now they're driving forward down the right-hand side. We've got plenty of bodies there. A bit of space, but Aguerd collects the ball. So does Coventry. He finds Benrahma. He's in the West Ham half still, but he's driving forwards. Finds Pablo Fornals. It's unlucky. Benrahma tries to win it back, but Pablo Fornals plays the ball back to Benny, but it was intercepted by the Silkeborg player. Now Silkeborg have the ball in defence, play the ball forwards. Your man plays it forward again. They're coming over the halfway line. He's made the run. It's a nice ball through for him. He's broke the offside trap. He's going to shoot. It's a good save from Areola. So they are starting to find the odd gap here now. It's a very good run from the Silkeborg player. You could see that. He just took the edge off it. It's a very good save from Areola. It was going in. Good ball from the Silkeborg midfielder. He broke Ben Johnson's run. Yeah, Areola had to save that because it's gone out for a corner. But if he didn't save that, they'd been 1-1. 55 minutes gone. And in the second half, Silkeborg have had, I think, more chances than what they did in the first half. All the first half, and they've only played 10 minutes. Corner to Silkeborg. Areola comes out, punches it clear. He does well. Pablo Fornals is first to the ball. They've won it back, though, and they're second to the ball. On the edge of the box, Safal's going to run in and get it. He does. And it goes out for Silkeborg. Throw-in. I'm saying Silkeborg all the time because I just literally do not know any of their players' names. Very good save from Areola, mate. From Timothy. I'm loving him at the back as well. We definitely need to get a second and third, though. Absolutely. Great save. Pressure. I'm more interested in Palace and Leicester at home. 6 points, please. No less than 4. Fornals giving the ball away again. West Ham have won the ball with a Ogbonna, Lanzini, a Gerd. Now driving forward from Emerson. He's got so much space. Keep going. He finds Ben Rama. He's made the... Oh, it's a nice back flick. Finds it Emerson. Heavy touch. The Silkeborg defender does well. Big clearance from the keeper. Aguirre plays the ball back to Areola. Areola plays the ball into Connor Coventry, who dispenses the ball really well out to the left to Ogbonna. Back to Emerson, back to Oggy. Lanzini. Moyes is having a right good old conversation there with Emerson. Ogbonna over the halfway line. Goes for the... Looks like he was going to go for the big switch. Fornals tries something tricky, but does lose the ball again in the middle of the park. West Ham have won it back with Connor Coventry. Ogbonna. Emerson, you've got plenty of time and space to move forward. He does. Benrahma plays a quick pass. He looks like he's pushed off the ball. The ref has blown up for it. Lanzini, Benrahma out on the left-hand side. The overlapping run there from Emerson. He's got it. He's got plenty of time on the ball. On the byline. Oh, cleared from Silkeborg. We've won it back again. Fornals, Coventry. Antonio flicks by the defender. Heavy touch, though. Cleared from the Silkeborg goalkeeper. Ben Johnson, plenty of time on the ball. Augie. Looks like we're going to get a bit of Flynn Downs action coming on the park. Lanzini, Ogbonna. So Flynn Downs is getting himself ready to rock and roll for the game. Agerd plays the ball forward for Ben Johnson. Safal. He's fouled, ref. He's blown up and given a free kick to West Ham. Rightly so. Downs is coming on, but for who? Emerson clicks the ball. For Benrahma wins it back. They play so much like nerve-wracking football at the back. We've won it back again. Fornals plays the ball forward. Antonio takes a heavy touch. What? Why is he blown up? Don't know why he's blown up. Good tackle from a Gerd. Ball was trying to break there for the defender, the striker, but it was a routine slide tackle from a Gerd, but it was really good. Ben Johnson driving forwards. Coventry switches play over to Lanzini. Ben Rama over the halfway line. Emerson, Lanzini. Ben Rama makes the run. Antonio drops deep, collects the ball, finds Emerson out on the left-hand side. He makes the run down the left-hand side. Ben Rama drops into the middle. He collects the ball. He plays it back to Gerd on the halfway line. He switches play completely. Unfortunately, doesn't get to the West Ham player. Silkeborg defender defends it. Backwards kick. And West Ham collect the ball back again. Now Areola collects it. Plays it forward to corner Coventry. Back to Gerd, who now plays the ball back to Areola again. 60 minutes gone. 30 minutes to go. Lanzini. Ogbonna. Plays the ball back to Gerd. Silkeborg now trying to press on to Areola. Pings the ball forward to Benny. Takes a lovely touch. Fornals plays the ball forward. Silkeborg defender does well to clear it, but we've won it back again straight away. Benny now out in the right. He holds on to the play. Antonio plays a nice ball forward for Emerson. He's got space and time. He drives forward. It's coming to the edge of the 18-yard box. Let's try to get a cross in, and it's cleared from a Silkeborg defender for a West Ham corner. Corner to West Ham, Pablo Fornals. He's been taking a load of short ones. Big ball in from Pablo. Back post. Oh, it's taking a weird deflection. Benny. I do not know what I've just witnessed in terms of Antonio not putting that ball in the back of the net. How have we not put the ball in the back of the net? Benny skips by one player about 8 yards out. What? Skips by one player. He's about 8 yards out. He shoots with his left foot. Past the keeper. Takes a weird deflection off of the defender. It goes out for another corner. I'm so surprised that Antonio just didn't put his foot forward, because if he did, he'd put it in the back of the net. Corner. Front post. Ben Johnson tries to head it on. Cleared from Silkeborg. Again, cleared from then again the second time. Corner Coventry's there to collect it. He plays in Lanzini, who finds Fornals down the left-hand side. He drives forward. Honestly, I'm massively shocked at why we're not winning 4-0. That's the minimum score we should be on just now. It's dangerous, obviously, to play like that. Lanzini, corner Coventry. Come on, West Ham, put the fucking ball in the back of the net. Sefal on the halfway line. Is that Emerson out on the right? It is, yeah. Benny out on the left. Drives forward. Lanzini's running with him. Benny's still driving forward. He finds Lanzini. Puts onto his right foot. What a nice... Oh, it's unlucky. Good thinking there from Lanzini. That's a big heavy ball from the Silkeborg player. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in on the halfway line. I've missed so many comments here. Sorry. Been too busy. Into the game. Ben Rama for Downs. Skamaka's coming on. Downs is down. Downs is sitting down again. And it looks like Skamaka is coming on. Bowen is there on the bench with his gutties on. Got to get Skamaka on. Johnson defending really well. Improvement. Someone got a look for the match. Can't tell you. I'm not out to, mate. So close. It's my birthday. Skamaka for Antonio. Downs for Benny. From, what's his chops? DJ Rossi B. Aguirre chasing the ball. Plays the ball back to Ogbonna. Emerson. Benny. Back to Emerson. Emerson. Switches play from Pablo Fornals. Really good ball. Sefal. There's your box. Oh, Pablo Fornals is empty here. He's got to put the ball in the back of the net. Is it offside? Is that a goal? Is it a goal? It's offside. He is offside. We have put the ball in the back of the net, but it is offside, unfortunately. That's probably going to be the last touch there. Fornals, 4 downs. It's changed, it looks like. "65 minutes gone. West Ham 1, Silkeborg 0. Dominant performance from West Ham. Can't put the ball in the back. It simply cannot put the ball in the back of the net. Silkeborg driving forward now, get the ball down the left-hand side. Big ball in from Silkeborg. Ogbonna does a glancing header backwards to clear it for a throw-in to Silkeborg. Silkeborg got the ball just about 40, 50 yards out. 30 yards out. Space there. West Ham got any bodies forward, though. Playing it back again. Out on the left-hand side with Silkeborg. Big ball forward from Silkeborg. Heavy touch from the striker, but West Ham defence have done well to deal with that. Ben Johnson, he plays in Sufal. Referee's blown up the whistle. Looks like we're going to see a double substitution from West Ham. We're going to see Scamacca coming on the field at home in the Europa Conference League. It looks like it will be for Antonio. Downs, and it looks like it's going to be for Pablo Fornals. Well done, Pablo. Pablo's gutted, man. He is gutted. He's not put the ball in the back of the net. Unlucky, Pabs. Keep their chin up, son. Oh, Benny. Benny's come off. Great performance from Benny. He's played really well. Again, unlucky not to put the ball in the back of the net. So you've got Downs is on the field. He goes in with Lanzini and Connor Coventry, probably maybe either pushing Lanzini up top or Downs up top. Silkeborg making another 2 substitutions. And then Scamacca. We're playing Antonio and Scamacca. There you go. There you go. 22 minutes of Antonio Scamacca. I don't think of that. Areola, Ogbonna. Big ball forward. Scamacca drops deep to collect it. He finds Lanzini, plays the ball back to Ogbonna, out wide centrally to Aguerd, who plays the ball into Ben Johnson, plays the ball forward to Flynn Downs, but it's too heavy. But Ben Johnson wins the ball back again from a clearance from Silkeborg. Emerson now on the left-hand side, space and time on the halfway line, driving forward. Just holds up, slows the play down a bit. Ogbonna. Big ball forward from West Ham. Scamacca breaks offside trap, but it does go to the Silkeborg goalkeeper. 20 minutes to go. Oh, they've nearly given the ball away in a deep area, but they're now on the attack. They've still got it. The striker does break the offside trap. We've got plenty of bodies there. Arula comes out and collects it. The pace of these two, pace of McGued there, no problem at all to deal with. Ariola plays the ball out, underarm throw. Emerson, Augie in the 18-yard box. Aguerd in the 18-yard box now centrally. He finds Sefal out in the far right, takes a touch, and he's fouled from Silkeborg. And he's having a right good old shout at the player. Referee's gone over having a chin wag with him. It's a free kick to West Ham. Skamaka tries to play the ball through for Antonio, but it's gone too heavy. And the Silkeborg keeper clears. Bono wins the header. Emerson gets the ball. West Ham throw-in. Just remember what I said. We'll be going live straight after the game for the review. Big switch play. Sefal. And the right hand side finds Skamaka inside the 18-yard box. Tries a back heel. Takes a weird deflection from the Silkeborg player. Clears it. Ben Johnson wins it back. Finds Sefal in a bit of space in the edge of the area. Tries the ball in. Cleared from Silkeborg. Goes out for a West Ham throw in. Lanzini. Ball forwards. Downs was offside. Goes out for a Silkeborg throw in right on the corner flag. Silkeborg driving forward, deep in their own half, plays the ball up top. Aguerd's there as the last man. Big up and under forward. Leaving Sefal to chase it down the right-hand side. Heavy touch from a Silkeborg defender, although he's kept it in. Clearance from them, straight to West Ham. Ben Johnson finds, it's unlucky, goes out for another West Ham throw-in. Oh, it's unlucky from West Ham. Oh, Silkeborg, man. Don't blow up for that. It's routine foul. Rubbish. Moise says, "Calm down. Calm down." I need to change that, actually. I've got the wrong team up at the bottom there. So we've got Ben Rama off, and you've got Skimeka. And you've got, who else came off? Who else? And it was 4 Downs. And there is your new team. Big ball forward for Silkeborg. He is offside, though. And rightly so. The referee does put the flag up. Tilo Kira's coming on. I can't for the life. Is it Aguerd? It'll be Aguerd. 73 minutes. I would assume. Can only assume it's for Aguerd. Oh, Flynn Downs has done well. Plays the ball forward to Antonio into Skamaka. He's desperate to shoot from distance. You can see it. He's got the ball way too easy there. Silkeborg on the drive. Wide left. They're driving forward. They've got 4 bodies forward to our 6. Skips inside. But we've got plenty of bodies back now. Sefal's done well. Pushes the ball back in the Silkeborg defence. They're out on the left. Still got the ball. 15 minutes to go. Well, one back from Sefal. He's getting fouled left, right, and centre. He's raging. He's going a bit nuts down there. And he's telling the player who fouled Sefal, that's your third chance, and there is your yellow card. Tilo Kira. And a Gerd coming off, and he's getting a standing ovation. And I tell you what, let's join in. I'm standing. I am standing. I promise you I'm standing. So clap, please. Very good debut performance from Naifa Guerd. Declan Rice giving him a big juicy cuddle. Things you love to see. Captain Marvel doing his job. What a performance from Naifa Guerd. Yeah, he's going to be playing in the Premier League. Don't you worry about that. And Tilo Kira, what does he do? Gets the ball, switches play, puts it right out for a Silkeborg throw in. Come on, Tilo. Silkeborg on the attack. They're out on the right-hand side. We've got bodies back. 14 minutes to go. West Ham 1, Silkeborg 0. Skamaka driving forward. Flynn Downs driving forwards. Antonio driving forward, putting the pressure on the Silkeborg defence. Now they're driving forward down the right-hand side. Plays the ball inside. Out on the right. Oh, Tilo does well to clear it. Goes straight to Silkeborg player, though. They're driving forward. Well done, Ben Johnson. Sefal clears. Flynn Downs, heavy touch, but Ben Johnson gets to it. Skamaka is the run. He's free. It's a big ball from Johnson. Collects it, one touch. He does well. Cuts inside to his right foot. Emerson's there. He switches play. Oh, Skamaka. Skamaka, son. Silkeborg again, playing the ball out from the 18-yard box. It's fucking risky, man, what they do. The player just floated a ball back to their central defender. Big ball up over the top. Tilo Kira deals with... Oh! Ariel has to come out and deal with it. The player just cannot get a hold of the ball. I need to see that again, what Tilo Kira done and Ariel did. But Ariel done enough to put the ball on it. So the ball gets played up over the top. Tilo Kira tries to clear it, takes a deflection off of the player who goes forward. Areola comes out, saves it onto the player, and it goes out for a goal kick. Maka picking up a yellow card. 10 minutes to go. Silkeborg driving forward. Bit of space. Stop yawning, I'm sorry. Silkeborg again, driving forwards. West Ham pressing, but they are in our half. Neat ball, cleared from West Ham player. Don't know who it was. Switch play from Silkeborg out of the right. Skamaka does well, but it goes out for a Silkeborg throw-in. So sorry for yawning. I've spelled Skamaka wrong as well. Skamaka driving forward down the left-hand side, cuts inside to his right foot, switches play. Great ball to Sefal on the edge of the box. Skamaka's gone inside the box. Sefal finds Antonio. Oh, it's too heavy. Silkeborg player plays it back to his keeper. Antonio's pressing. The keeper clears. I know. I'm really sorry. Nice ball through for Flynn Downs. Plays the ball out wide right to Antonio. It's deep in the Silkeborg half. He's out on the edge. Skamaka. No, Skamaka gets to it. Plays the ball. Corner Coventry. Downs. Sefal. Nice ball through for Antonio. Tries to cross it in. It goes out for a West Ham corner. Tommy Soucek and Declan Rice coming on for the last 8 minutes. Big ball in. Skamaka! Header over the bar. Unlucky. I think Skamaka's really good at that. Like when he breaks the player, breaks free from the player, can run with his kind of away from goal and twists his body and heads it on target. Connor Coventry coming off. Standing ovation. Great performance from Connor Coventry. Well done, son. Deckers comes on for him. Ogbonna gives him the armband. Antonio comes off the field. And Tommy Soucek comes on. Apologies. Lots of potential. He certainly does. It was just nice to finish off this game comfortable with a goal. Skamaka's done well to track back, win the ball, goes out for a Silkeborg throw-in. I can't honestly, it's infectious. I'm done now. That's me. I may as well just go to sleep. Who's this lad that's come on for Silkeborg? Silkeborg on the halfway line. They've still got the ball. Just playing the ball through the back of the defence and the halfway line. And we've won it back with Declan Rice, but the referee's blown up for a foul on the player from Sefal. Him and his other counterpart in the other team have just been battling all game. West Ham have won the ball back. Although Silkeborg have also played the ball forward, but Areola comes out for a routine collection. 5 minutes to go. We're going straight live onto the review show after. You've got your option to come on and have your say as well. But we'll only be doing that for about 15 minutes. DJ Russie B will be joining us live from the stadium as well. Big ball forward. Silkeborg, big clearance. Ben Johnson goes backwards. Declan Rice clicks it on his chest. Holds the ball. Shields it. Gets the ball forward. But Silkeborg have broke. Tries to skip the ball past the defender. We've defended it well. They keep a hold of it. They're now out on the left-hand side. Tries to cross in. Tilo Kira's there. Smashes the ball upfield. Skamaka drops deep to collect it. He's done well. He's shielded the ball. He's played a nice ball forward. He's done well. His man broke free. Oh, it's too late. From Downs, unlucky. Skamaka, halfway line. Big switch play from him. Good from Tilo. From Emerson. He's been blocked. Lanzini collects it. Ogie. Back to Souček. Tilo Kira. Out wide to Ben Johnson. Declan Rice in the halfway line. Van Downs has made the run. He gets it. Declan Rice has made the run. Tommy Souček is there. Tilo Kira now on the centre circle. Plays in Ben Johnson out on the right-hand side. Declan Rice, first touch, Souček. Flynn Downs, sorry. Deckers plays back. Ben Johnson keeps a hold of it. He plays it back to Declan Rice. Again, back to Ben Johnson. Plays it forward to Tommy Souček. Out wide right to Declan Rice. He plays it all the way back to Areola. Bonner holds on to it. Tilo. Back to Areola. Big clearance up top. Good winning header there from Sefal. Leave the chaser. Flynn Downs. But it goes back to the Silkeborg goalkeeper. Good interception there from Deckers. Flynn Downs down on the right-hand side. Back to Declan out on the right-hand side. Souček. A heavy ball for Sefal. Goes out for a Silkeborg throw-in. Silkeborg got the ball now in defence. We're literally like a minute away now from the final whistle. Flynn Downs collects the ball for West Ham, drives forward from West Ham with Sefal. Skamaka's made the run in the box. Is it going to fall to him? It doesn't. It gets Silkeborg, gets it, the keeper. 30 seconds away from the final whistle. Getting 3 minutes of injury time. Foul from Souček on a Silkeborg player. Just remember what I said, though. So just to keep you in the loop now, when I click in broadcast, there's a strong possibility you'll get automatically transferred across to the review show. And if you do not, then when I end the broadcast, you will see the logo for our highlight show. You can just click on it and then it'll take you through to the review show. We will be having some live interaction with the stadium, so please do go across there and check it out. Big ball in from Silkeborg. Big ball forward as we go forward with Emerson. Declan Rice on the edge of the box, coming in. Out wide left. Come on, West Ham, finish this off. Souček. Out wide right to Emerson. Sorry, to Flynn Downs. A West Ham throw. West Ham win a corner. What are they doing? Yeah, it's corner. West Ham collect the ball with Lanzini. Tries to find the ball in Skamaka in the box, but he's in the box. The ball goes behind the box. Silkeborg playing the ball dangerously again with the keeper. Plays the ball big up top. Augie clears it. Emerson clears it. Deckers. And there you go. The whistle has been blown, and West Ham have officially qualified for the round of 16 after beating Silkeborg 1-0. We're going to end the broadcast. Like I said, just stay there and you'll see the review show come up. It'll take you across there. We'll see you in a minute. Come on, you Irons.